Paper 7, Literatures of India, Section C, Essay, Language Debate, Session number 31, Session title, Introduction to Rajeshwari Sundarajan and Her Works. This is an image of Rajeshwari Sundarajan, our writer, published by ASNYU Edu. Let us now look into the brief biography of our writer. Rajeshwari Sundarajan, born in the year 1950, is an Indian feminist scholar, a professor in English, and author of several books on issues related to feminism and gender. Smith Rajan was born in Bombay, now known as Mumbai. Her initial college education was in Bombay University, from where she received a degree of Bachelor of Arts in English in the year 1969 and a Master of Arts degree in English in the year 1971. Later, she pursued for her doctoral degree in George Washington University, Washington, D.C., and obtained her PhD in English. After working in India as a lecturer, she moved to the United Kingdom, where she was a fellow at the Wolfson College and then worked as reader in English in the University of Oxford. In New Delhi, her assignments have been as senior fellow at the Nehru Memorial Museum and Library at the Center for Women's Development Studies. She has also worked at the Oberlin College, Ohio, as Shansi visiting professor. Rajan has debated on issues of gender, postcolonialism, and culture in relation to nationalist issues in independent India. Her research work has covered English literature of the 19th century United Britain, including literature of the Anglophone postcolonial period. Her editing assignments have covered issues in Indian feminism. She is also a joint editor of Interventions, an international journal of postcolonial studies. Her essay on the practice of sati, published in the year 1990, has appeared in the Yale Journal of Criticism, and her book, The Lie of the Land, published in the year 1992, is on post independence English studies. She has worked as co editor of The Crisis of Secularism in India. She also served on the humanities jury for the Infosys Prize in the year 2019. Rajeshwari Sundarajan was educated in Bombay and Washington, D.C. She taught for many years in India before moving to the UK, where she was professorial fellow at Wolfson College and reader in English faculty at the University of Oxford. Dr. Sundarajan has been a senior fellow at the Nehru Memorial Museum and Library and at the Center for Women's Development Studies, New Delhi. In 2001, she was a Shansi visiting professor at Oberlin College, Ohio. Dr. Sundarajan's work spans debates about the relationship between gender, postcolonialism, and culture in India and addresses issues relating to law, religion, and secularism in the postcolonial nation. Additionally, she works on British 19th century literature and Anglophone postcolonial literature. Sundarajan was one of the founding editors of the postcolonial studies journal Interventions, published by Routledge. She has initiated with Dr. Neelam Srivastava as Newcastle University a network research project on postcolonial print cultures. The project brings together scholars from both institutions along with other scholars from India the UK, and the USA to collaborate in a series of workshops to map this new and rapidly growing field of research in postcolonial studies. Two international conferences, one at New York University and the other at Newcastle University, were organized in the year 2017 and in 2018. Among her latest publications are a volume of essays, Commodities and Culture in the Colonial World, jointly edited with Professors Supriya Chowdhury, Josephine McDonald, and Brian Murray, published by Routledge in the year 2017. The volume is the product of a 3-year international collaboration and a project titled Commodities and Culture 1851 to 1914, funded by a Liverhome Network grant. Other latest publications included an essay on the novel of India in Volume 10 of the Oxford History of the Novel in English, the novel in South and Southeast Asia since 1945, published by Oxford University Press. And then Feminism's Futures, The Limits and Ambitions of Rokaya's Dream in Economic and Political Weekly, published in the year 2015, and A Woman's Worth in Granta, published in the year 2015. Dr. Sundarajan is currently completing a book on the post Midnight's Children Indian novel in English, while starting another jointly with Anuradha Needham on women in Indian cinema. Professor Sundarajan has offered a series of graduate courses under the rubric Concepts in Postcolonial Theory, which over the past 12 years has covered such topics as modernity, the other, subalternity, gender and feminism, the production of knowledge, diaspora, exile and migration, postcolonial thought, world literature, development, the politics of religion, secularism, and the nation. Some of her publications included Commodities and Culture in the Colonial World, co-ed with Supriya Chowdhury, Josephine McDonough, and Brian Murray, London, published in the year 2017. The Prostitution Questions, Agency, Sexuality and Work, published in the year 1996. Is the Hindu Goddess a Feminist? Published in the year 1997. Signpost, Gender Issues in Post-Independence India, published in the year 1999. Let us now look into the detail of some three books by her. The Lie of the Land, English Literary Studies in India. English literature is studied at some stage or other by almost every middle and upper class person in India. Its importance as a discipline or as a body of text that shapes the minds, attitudes, behavior, and social aspirations of India's educated urban elite is often fundamental. Yet, some of the most basic questions about English literary studies in India, their relevance and validity, their social functions, their institutional context, their pedagogic and publishing practices are never posed. The 17 essays in this volume break the silence and ask why. This volume will be invaluable to those interested in sociology, history, colonialism, and culture, and to all who teach or study English literature anywhere in the world. So, this review is about the book The Lie of the Land English Literary Studies in India, published in 1992. Now, let us look into the review of one more work by her Real and Imagined Women, Gender, Culture, and Postcolonialism, published in the year 2003. Applying post-colonial theory to a wide range of feminist concerns, Rajeshwari Sundarajan expertly addresses the problems of representing sensational events like rape and sati in Indian films and the popular press, as well as explores varieties of women's writing and the nature of women's political participation in today's India. Her book is a passionate work of Indian feminism in which a sense of the past imaginatively informs contemporary analysis. This review is written by famous author Gauri Vishwanathan, Columbia University. Let us now look into the review of one more of her phenomenal work, The Scandal of the State: Women, Law, and Citizenship in India, published in 2003. The Scandal of the State is a revealing study of the relationship between post-colonial democratic Indian nation-state and Indian women's actual needs and lives. Well known for her work combining feminist theory and post-colonial studies, Rajeshwari Sundarajan shows how the state is central to understanding women's identities and how, reciprocally, women and women's issues affect the state's role and function. She argues that in India, law and citizenship define for women not only the scope of political rights but also cultural identity and everyday life. Sundarajan delineates the post-colonial state in implicit contrast with the enlightened post-feminist neoliberal state in the West. Her analysis wrestles with complex social realities, taking into account the influence of age, ethnicity, religion, and class on individual and group identities, as well as the shifting, heterogeneous nature of the state itself. The scandal of the state develops through a series of compelling case studies, each of which centers around an incident exposing the contradictory position of the Indian state vis-a-vis its female citizens and ultimately the inadequacy of its commitment to women's rights. Sundarajan focuses on the custody battle over a Muslim child bride, the compulsory sterilization of mentally retarded women in state institutional care, female infanticide in Tamil Nadu, prostitution as labor rather than crime, and the surrender of the female outlaw Phulan Devi. She also looks at the ways the Uniform Civil Code presented many women with a stark choice between allegiance to their religion and community of the secular assertion of individual rights. Rich with theoretical acumen and active passion, the scandal of the state is a powerful critique of the mutual dependence of women and the state on one another in the specific context of a post colonial modernity. Let us now look into the review of her one more phenomenal work, The Post-Colonial Jane Austen, With You, Me, Park, published in the year 2015. This volume offers a unique contribution to both post-colonial studies and Austen scholarship by examining the text to illumine 19th century attitudes to colonialism and the expanding empire, revealing a new range of interpretations of Austen's work, each shaped by the critic's particular context, exploring the ways in which the study of Austen's novels raises fresh issues for post colonial criticism. Thank you.